Hey, how's it going, guys? It's QP Quasi Pro here, and I'm just gonna go over a arena like set I just went through. Right, it was really freaking good because I was really freaking broken. Just want to showcase the deck real quick, right? And so what do we got? Ooh, I haven't heard this music before. So okay, here's some big deals. Let me get my. All right. So, number one, we got a Grimnir. That's freaking amazing, right? We got 2 Dragon Oracles. We got 3 Hamzas, so you know we already won the game right there, right? Hamza, you know, like it says, oh, fanfare, give X plus 0, and then X equals attack of the strongest enemy follower in play. That's kind of freaking broken. And I mean, we got a Siegfried too, you know, deal damage, kill stuff. Dragon Scyther kill stuff once you have overflow. It's really, really strong, this deck right here, right? But you ain't even seen the most broken part. You clearly see one Sybil here, right? But check this out. Let's go ahead and scroll down. We got 3 Draconic Fervors, an Ouroboros, and a Bahamut, okay? These 2 cards right here win the game alone. This obviously helps win. This obviously helps wins. This came up a real freaking lot. I don't know why, it just really did. This was bricking my hand up a bit, but you know, we're gonna see it. And you're gonna see the super clutchness of Lightning Blast, just having it as a 1-of, right? Cause things go kinda ham, okay? So I'm liking this music though. So let's go back and check out the replays, right? I'm thinking that maybe I'll do YouTube videos on Shadowverse for replays, right? Let's see. Where am I at? Ranked, unranked. Take 2. There we go. So this first game, I think I actually kind of misplayed it early on because I didn't really realize what the nerf did to certain things, aka Lightning Blast, right? This is Tempest of the Gods.
This one's for my family.
And like midway through after they patched Tempest of the Gods after it came out, right? So Hamza came out because I want Hamza to take giant attacks from other people, yeah? And you know, in your first couple turns, if you're playing it on two play points, right, you're not getting anything out of it other than maybe another 2 play point follower, right? So, Draconic Fervor, looking pretty nice. Aqua Nereid, or whatever. Not too bad. It, like, swarms the board a little bit, gives you some kind of things, and take 2, that's pretty good, right? When he summoned this, I was really, really happy. I was thinking, yo, he's just gonna keep hitting himself, right? I'm okay with that, right? Like, just do whatever you want with that, as long as you're hurting yourself. I'm feeling pretty happy, yeah? So he actually is pretty bold, decides to shoot face, or hit face, and then shoot this, right? And I decided, you know what, I can let this continue to keep killing you, right? So I put him to a point where this is still alive.
Be gone.
And I got rid of some junk that didn't really matter so much. And I'm just going face again, right? He actually has to evolve to hit this.
You're done for.
And at that point, he's also hurting himself while doing it, and I already got in, you know, the extra damage from that evolve on my end. But he uses the Frog Cleric to heal here, which looks kind of nice until you realize you kill your own minion here. This is at 2, and I actually have stuff in hand to deal with this if necessary, right? And so I draw what I need necessarily, you know. The Dragon's Nest right there, utilize all my play points. I get a bunch of ramp right here while healing. I'm not super scared of anything he has right now.
Let the mist
But his Mist Shaman stuff is actually pretty annoying to deal with, right? This Call of the Casitas, not gonna work out amazing. We get the Dragon's Nest again though, which is actually kind of really annoying because this is something that I remember why I took out for Dragon in the first place. Dragon's Nest is a really good card, kind of, but if you play it and you get it on curve and everything, right, you're gonna end up overdrawing cards potentially later on because of the Draconic Fervors and stuff like that, right? So let's see, I pick up Pyroxene Dragon, right? And I heal, I pick up a Lightning Blast, and I get Bahamut, right? You're gonna see later on that I pick up Bahamut through that too. But yeah, the Hamzas, right? Aren't they swaggy looking? Look at that.
It won't be long now.
At this point in time, I'm wondering if I want to put down the Pyroxene Dragon, right? But it would probably get rid of these 2. Yeah, and, you know, Draconic Fervor is too good of a card that I don't really want to get rid of it, even though I'm gonna be at 10 play points soon either way. Kind of nervous, right? And this is where I kind of mess up, right? I see this Seraph right here, and I don't choose to Lightning Blast it right away. If he had the perfect cards, he could have just blew this up and blew this up and blew this up, right? And then, you know, won the game. So I'm sitting here staring at this like, oh, how am I gonna kill that? I can't play my Bahamut. Bahamut's gonna break this, and he's gonna want it to break, right? So I'm having a bad time. He actually is breaking it with other things. So it's kind of nerve-wracking, right? But I'm like, you know what? YOLO. We're gonna go in with some random junk, right? So I actually lost my Draconic Fervor there, and you know, more ramp, but we're at 10, so it didn't really matter. It's like we didn't get too much ramp, or we weren't able to play the ramp when we wanted to. Otherwise, we could have ramped out really, really fast. So this is actually just one away from winning the game right here, and this is where I'm like, man, my life sucks. It stops 13 from attacking, you know, like 2 turns in a row, whatever. Let's see what I can do. Oh wait, Lightning Blast works on amulets. I'm freaking stupid! But you know, win the game, right? Gotta win the game. Well, I don't gotta, but you know, I'm thinking I do, right? This is 13 damage right here. And so he really, really wants to kill this. I don't know if he can, but he's trying to stop it, right? I think this happens at end of turn though, so this actually doesn't work, right? Oh no, it happens at the beginning of turn. Or no, end of turn. This countdown didn't go down till the beginning of his turn, right? Yeah. So I just had to break everything, or to break that and kill everything. It seems like the most worthwhile thing to do. I don't expect him to do 13 damage from hand. He doesn't have that much. He might be able to deal with this, whatever, right? But I draw my Ouroboros, which is, you know, my second win condition. And so I'm thinking I'm really, really good, right? I just need a Sybil to go on board, start healing up, Draconic Fervor, heal up, and draw cards, and Ouroboros, right? But, let's see. I had no way of killing a 5/5, right? It had ward, but I decided, you know, this is enough that he can't really deal with it, right? He has to kill this. And if he has to kill it, I get to heal up. He has 1 card in hand. There's nothing he can really do, yeah? He might have been able to hit for 5 and then Themis. But at that point in time, I heal for 3 right there. So I only go down 2, and then I have my Sybil to Draconic Fervor play after that, right? Yeah, he's actually able to clear the Bahamut, but I mean, what do we even care, right?
I'm no mere duck.
I do this for the funsies. I mean, how do you not use Hamza, right? Hamza's a freaking G. So we heal up more. Or no, we don't heal up more. We deal damage. He's got no cards in hand, right? In other games, we have plays like Sybil Draconic Fervor, like a lot. But I wasn't too nervous considering his hand. So, yeah. So that's game 1. Right down off arena. Looks pretty swell. The Lightning Blast came in super clutch. Let's look at game 2. Okay. Game 1 was right here. Game 2 versus Runecraft. What I like about Arena, or well, take 2, I guess, is that you do see a variety of decks and, you know, commanders and stuff. In ladder, you don't exactly see, you know that? Once you get, you know, towards top tier stuff, people start going hardcore meta. But in take 2, right? It's hard to just decide necessarily what's best, and it's easier to build your deck because they come in pairs, right? And usually those pairs match up with things. Like a discard deck will come with, you know, 2 cards that are both discard oriented. And so it's easier to build kind of a cooler deck, and you gotta think a little bit more, because it's not just, oh, what's the best value card? It's, what's the best value of a pair, right? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? I keep getting these Dragon Nests on curve, which is good, it's nice and all, right? But at the same time, it's a little bit awkward when I start overdrawing sometimes. Because, sometimes you'll get your Dragon's Nest on curve, and then the rest of your hand will be really, really big, right? So you're gonna skip a turn, then play something like, I don't know, Rahab or something like that. But this ends up okay. I think. I don't know. See, like this right here, this was a pass. I could have played the Dragon Scyther, but considering it's Runecraft, they just shoot at it, and I get no value off that, and they get spell boosting. So draw more cards, I have more ramp to draw more cards even. But this is automatically going to draw me a card. I'm at 8 right now, and I draw a normal card, right? So I go to 9. And this is where you have regrets, right? Because you pick up a Hamza, but you lose a Bahamut, right? Ain't nobody want that. I mean, people want Hamza. I'm not gonna lie, Hamza's freaking G, right? And the nice thing is that we're in overflow, so we can kill that, evolve this, and then, you know, we have a 7/2 on board. If he has no answer, he does take 7 damage. At the very least, though, I expect some kind of face value to be lost, or a spell. That's a really good spell, you know, could kill Bahamut and stuff. Not that I have Bahamut, but, yeah. Also, something I noticed when I was drafting is this Gria right here. I I freaking love Gria sometimes, right? You got a little bit of AoE, you summon 2 things, and if you evolve this one, you can attack twice. And I had an Iron Scale Dragonfolk, or whatever, to go along with it. It's like, oh, that's such a cool little combo, right? This is the kind of stuff you want to see played in ladder, but it's just not strong enough to be played in ladder, yeah?
It won't be long now.
So I decided to hit him here with 7-9. Just hope that he focuses on clearing this, and then I get a strong board elsewhere. But yeah, you don't quite see the Gria Iron Scale Dragonfolk combo here. This isn't used on anything. I decided that this 2 damage probably is pretty minuscule, considering that I have a Grimnir and an Ouroboros in hand. But yeah, that was a World Ginger or whatever it's called, right? World Rider Ginger? Something like that. Something like that. Okay, this is where we heal up. We draw some cards. We don't need to heal up. We're at 20 of 20, right? And this is actually perfect for Grimnir. 4-3, 4-4, 4-4. It feels perfect, man. He dumps his hand, or she, I guess. She dumps her hand and gets Grimnir'd super hardcore, expecting to win the game off that play, but Grimnir too strong, right? Grimnir's coming into play all the time, yeah? And after the Calamity's Curse comes out, it feels like Ouroboros is free to come down. And I'm like, you know what, why not just do it, yeah? No, maybe, no? Guess not.
Rhea, we can do this together.
I decided this is a big enough problem for him to deal with. Like, this puts more damage on board and things to deal with than just Ouroboros, right? Ouroboros is one thing, and I was actually, like, I wasn't planning on baiting out some kind of transform, right? But I mean, it ended up happening, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I figured that, if I could evolve this next turn, I can hit for 8, and then this one hits for, what is it, 4 plus 1? 1 AoE, right? And then this one gets bigger off the evolve, so if I evolve this will make this one bigger. It's just so many things to deal with that it kind of forces something like a mutagenic, yeah? But okay, so kind of deal with everything. Don't quite throw out the Ouroboros here. I don't know if that's the wrong answer necessarily. Whenever I see Earthright on the field, though, I kind of get a little bit nervous, and it's like, oh, what if he's gonna banish this, right? But I mean, it's worth just putting it down to threaten lethal. But okay, this is where I like this Dragonood Fist, right? It burns my other Dragonood, but it clears 2 things. It's such a strong card when you get it running. And I'm only concerned about him trying to kill me right now, right? He barely has any cards in hand. So I decided that killing more things is more important than dealing more damage, like shooting the 3 to face right here. Because, what's he gotta do? He's gotta kill this, and I heal up at that point, and he's got nothing in hand. He's got 2 cards in hand, yeah? So yeah, I mean, broken deck with broken plays, right? Okay. So we just played... Who'd we just play? I believe we did Haven, Rune... Okay, now it goes Sword. So, here's my problem with Take 2. I mean, I'm sure I would have won most of the games either way, right? Because the drafting was pretty strong, right? I mean, you know, I'm not a draft god, but I might be. But what I'm essentially trying to say, though, the problem with Take 2, in my opinion, is I hear that matchmaking isn't really a huge thing here. Like, just because you have 4 wins doesn't mean you'll be matched up with someone with 3 or 4 wins. They might have 4 losses or something like that. That's kind of crazy ridiculous, right? I understand that Take 2 should be regardless of rank, though, you know, because at any rank you should be able to draft any deck you want, and at any rank you should have a skill level of whatever you have, right? Like, maybe you're being held down by your deck, you're at D2 or something like that, right? And you're going up against a Masters player. If you're better than them, then shoot, go ahead and just beat them, right, in Take 2. Like, even if you drafted the exact same deck, you might beat them, yeah? But, that RNG factor, right? This deck was so strong that, like, I just kind of guaranteed to win, which is, you know, bound to happen with RNG, right? But the other factor of RNG, right, is that you should kind of be paired up with winners versus winners, losers, you know what I mean? Instead of just kind of random. I don't know. It just feels wrong, right? It feels like bullying when it's just like, oh, this guy's on a 5 or 4 game win streak and I'm on a 4 game lose streak. I can't even get a 1 win because I'm going against, like, the most broken person ever. But okay, we get a lot of heal here. And it was kind of all I had to do. There was nothing else in hand, really. But, you know, I'm super ramped here. Well, not super ramped. I'm at 7. That's where I essentially need to go, right? Overflow. And then I mill an Angel of the Word, right? Word. Which is really nice to shoot this and kill for free, but whatever, right? I decide, you know what? Let's kill this. Let's attack this. This definitely runs over here, yeah? And this got big before then to at least become a threat if he decides for some reason to hit face instead of doing this, which he might. Looks like Genos is gonna run in here, and he's gonna get the 2 damage, right? He fills the board with 1/1s, or with 1 health followers, right? But we got a Gria here, and this is fantastic, yeah? I was like so annoyed that I milled the Angel of the Word, right? But, you know, and Belvisteria. Whenever this follower attacks, deal 1 damage. It's like an Israfil mini. And this one's dealt with. You need to deal with this one too, otherwise I can evolve and hit for 8, right? Which is 4 and 4 is what I'm saying. But there was no evolve point here. You should have definitely done this, right? This is too good.
Time to say goodbye.
In my personal opinion, it's too good. Oh, and there's a combo I was talking about, right? The Iron Scale Dragon Folk. Pull that out to clear. Don't even have to use my Dragon Newt Fist. And something to be wary about is Dragon Newt Fist is one of the cards that discards the lowest cost card in your hand, right? If there's 2 of them, being something like the Aquanair and Grimnir, it might say 10 when you have 10 play points, but that does not mean Grimnir is a 10 play point card. It will actually possibly throw out Grimnir. So you want to make sure to play that first, right? Play anything that you have with Enhanced that might get you wrecked. And this is looking super safe, yeah? I'm at 13 health, but Grimnir, you know, clears board, does damage, and stops Albert from killing me. Or, well, Albert from doing, you know, an extra 5 damage or something like that. And it sets them lethal with Ouroboros, actually, right? There's a lot of other things you can maybe try doing, you know? I think a Sunfire Bullet here is good enough. This is a neutral, yeah. Sunfire Bullet should do 5 to that. But, I mean, the Ouroboros is just like, oh, man. Get wrecked, bro. It just shoots straight to the face, and I could actually still just hit this to clear and have 2 things on board that are huge. But no need to risk it, right? Lethal is lethal. But okay, so we went against the sword, and then 2 more. Right, match number 4. The Shadows, right? The Shadows are actually super freaking scary. Cause with Lightning Blast getting nerfed and all, right? It's not like it's a look. This guy's a first farer. This is why it's broken, yeah. The matchmaking system. But this is almost a perfect hand. I think I keep it all, right? I don't need to play Grimnir, but just having a Grimnir when there's only 1 of it in the deck is good decision making in my opinion, right? We're gonna draw more cards with Tronic forever anyways. Even if we like get super buff cards, we're gonna get super rampy anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, Dragon Rickle comes out, yeah. We get some ramp. It feels good, man. And this, I'm actually nervous about this, because okay, I wasn't able to click on it in time. If he evolves that, it actually stops like effects from happening in general, like fanfares and spells, and that's kind of freaking scary. This isn't the time for Hamza. This thing only has 2 attack, right? We're just gonna ramp. No need to worry about it, right? Just keep ramping. Play Bahamut later. Kill everything, yeah? But he evolves it, which is kind of the right decision. He has to make sure to kill me before I start actually like rolling out huge things with this other ramp potential, right? But other huge things include Sybil, so that kinda is balls for him. And I actually get a Sybil with a Hamza that's a 4. So Hamza's MVP, like in this entire thing so far. Not Bahamut, not Ouroboros, definitely Hamza, because Hamza's been stealing super attack for, you know, just 2 play points, yeah? What's that, guys? My C's.
Come to an end. Want to play? If my brother can, I can.
I'm cool.
But I'm sacred.
Okay, so I might have made the wrong choice in Sybil between 2 to hit, because this evolving does get to shoot and kill something, right? Whereas the other one was already evolved, but it did more damage, so I'm like, either way, I didn't really care. I was just certain I was gonna win. I'm at 10 play points while he's at 6, right? And I shoot this down for 1, so I can set it up for Grimnir. And then I actually get to do this, attack, and then Grimnir. I might actually Bahamut here. No, I go with Grimnir. I was a little bit worried about this card, but I was like, you know, let's just, oh, no, I do Bahamut. Okay. Yeah. Because Bahamut with the 2 skeletons being left there kind of is balls. I was hoping to draw a lightning blast here. Didn't get it, so feels bad, man. I was still hunting for it at that point. I decided, you know, he's at 20 health. It doesn't matter if he kills Bahamut. Let's just get rid of him and then just put Ouroboros on the field, right? Something that's definitely going to get us healed while hurting him. If he were to Ector here, not the greatest time for him. The zombie party, still not the greatest time for him, right? I could Dragon Newt here. I can run this in. Doesn't really matter. Clearly I don't Dragon Newt if I got Grimnir. You right. This guy, man. This guy quasi-pro right here. This guy. The guy with the name right there. That guy right there, man. He's kind of a pro. He's not certainly a pro, but he's kind of one, you know?
I'll blow you away.
Yeah.
Ow!
Orthros is nice. I mean, I'm healing up for it while he's at 5. He knows I can Ouroboros him straight to the face for 3, so he's just going all in here, right? That's what you gotta do. He doesn't even quite hit 10 yet, and I've been at 10 for a while. So, ramping is kind of crazy, right? This is like almost a constructed deck, sort of. I said I clear everything. If I, abandon a 3 play point follower that might shoot for 2 if I haven't evolved. Doesn't really matter, right? He plays Grimnir. Strong Grimnir, right? He's got one too, so good on him, man. But, how do I get lethal here? Looks like we don't fight, but, Ouroboros is strong. Yeah, so I shoot face here, and what? That sounds wrong. I'm supposed to evolve it here. Huh.
Judgment for heretics like you.
I'm leaving.
I have another Ouroboros, so it doesn't matter about that right there. I'm a little unsure why he actually left right there, because if I were to hit this, he would actually heal up for 8. But, I mean, he assumes, right? Got another Grimnir, got some. Wasn't so bad for a first Pharaoh, though, And this is match 5 right here. Last of the games, last of the YouTube videos, because we're on YouTube, guys. Check it out, man. Quasi-pro. I mean, if you're already watching the video, you're already here, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But why not just say it, right? So, once again, I don't think I like Hamza here. Hamza's for stealing the attack of really big followers, right? But early on, if you played on curve, you're getting squat. I mean, you might get like a normal 2-2 for a 2-2, but who wants that, right? As Dragon, I like to potentially... Oh, top deck master. I like to wait it out and just be like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna get big things, get a lot of big things and ramp out, If he puts stuff down and it's gonna hit me in the face, I'm gonna heal it up and draw cards anyway, so it's okay.
Cute little Lorca.
But I mean, if I have stuff on curve 2 play, might as well play it if it's not something that has potential late game value, right? That's okay with me. We got the Gria, which looks really good. I think I just hit face here, yeah? Don't trade? Yeah, what a thug! I mean, clearly he could Prince the Catacomb here. But I was like, no, I'm hit face. And then it was like, oh, he's got Orthros. Maybe I should have hit that. But yeah, it's cool. Him evolving it is really, really, really good.
Victory and glory forever!
Because, had he not evolved it, we could have maybe taken a chance on how to kill it. We got double Hamza here, though. Double Hamza the God. So, I was thinking about the Dragon Newt, right? But I was like, this double Hamza play is like, we gotta live and stuff, Whereas Evolve hitting that after we Dragon Newt doesn't feel so good. I guess I run both of these in, and I'm pretty happy with that, less face damage, and I'm likely to have AoE, right? Like Grimnir. I don't quite have Grimnir right away, but I mean, he doesn't have so huge of a board anyways, right? Alright, so I call the Casitas here. Besides, I get a big old 13-13. I don't need Bahamut, Call Casitas, it works, yeah?
Stay out of my axe's reach.
Call the Casitas with Servant Darkness, right, actually makes Zell still work post-nerf. Because you can Zell at 4, and then just play... You can play Servant and Zell in the same turn. I decided that he's just hitting 7, so this is where he would Ector, and his Ector wouldn't be so strong that Bahamut would be, surviving for him, right? This is where This is like the same play from last match, right? Different player. But otherwise, I lightning blast here and actually go straight in, and it's like, holy crud, so strong. But it's okay. We heal up, because that's the only way he wins, in my opinion, right? We have double Ouroboros in hand, so it's like, why not heal and put a 13-13 on board, you know? He just cleared Bahamut, but does he have another one? Can he clear this as well? That doesn't have the same restriction as Bahamut. It can still hit face, right? Regardless of the number of followers on board. I decide, you know what, let's protect face, hit face, yeah? Too strong. He can't stop it. And I believe Evolve hitting here is the right play for Ouroboros. It's the same thing either way.
I'm leaving.
And that's it, guys. That is what I call a good Take 2 run. I actually haven't completed the quest for Take 2 yet, where you have to get 3 of them as 5 in rows, right? But not half bad, right? Like, I just won 50. Been playing not enough Take 2. Let's claim this. Oh yeah. Might as well claim this too, yeah? And so, might be on stream later today, or you know, if you're watching this later on, just check it out, man. We'll be on stream in general, right? We'll probably post all my Take 2s here, because I got a lot, right? These are all from the starting story mode and all that, right? And so we got a lot to do. Saving up for the next expansion. Expect an expansion video or something like that. But yeah, see me on Twitch at twitch.tv/quasipro and YouTube. I don't know if it's youtube.com/quasipro or not, right? Oh, follow the Twitter and stuff, right? It's almost my birthday. Post some stuff. Just we'll get real serious with interactions with Quasipro. Join the Discord, all that stuff. Bye bye, guys. Blah blah bam boom bop. Ending the stream. Oh, ending the video here. Love you guys. Bye. Yeah.